Here. I'm Kelvin Hagan. I'm here for Paula this morning. She had some obligations down at Rhythmia, so she asked me to step in, and it is my absolute joy to be here. So anybody coming in can say where they're from if they like. They can just say their name if they like. They can say nothing if they like. They can put in a prayer. And a prayer would be an affirmation of the truth. So I'll look for some of the comments and whatnot that come by. Let's see who's here. Hello, Portia. Good morning to you. Love your upbeat posts when they go by. You are living life, and it is beautiful. Hello, Nicole. Good morning from Vegas. Portia's in Oregon. Joan, good morning. Janet, I'm happy to see you too. Crystal. Uh, so, so I didn't have a reading all set up for this morning, and so I just put in there. It's a good day to be me because you know what? It's always a good day to be. So, also, I'm going to go right now, and I invite you to do the same. I'm going to pull out my phone, and some of y'all may not have two different computers with you, but since I do, I can share this onto my page right now. So I'm going to do so. There it is. That's all done. I'm also going to take a quick moment, and you'll have to excuse me. I'm going to quickly wipe off the lens because I believe I put a fingerprint across it and it was smudging me up just a little bit. So I'm unsmudged. So good to be here. Good morning, Teresa, Jennifer from New York City. Teresa's in San Diego. We're all around the country here. I'm sure we got some outside the country too. Hello. Hello, Henry from South Carolina. Kimberly Jeffrey right here down the street in LA. Welcome. Marisol. Good morning. Whoop, where'd it go? There it goes. From Sobrante, California. Okay. All right. What else did I see? Narissa, good morning. Great to have you here. Nice to hear your voice the other day. That was on a phone call. Good morning from San Francisco, Deborah. Suzanne from Mendocino. So, it's a good day to be. It's just a good day to be. You know, I'm still thinking about reaching over here and grabbing one of the books next to me and doing a little read or not. But let's take that for a minute. It's a good day to be. You know, it's just, we get to be us here on this planet. And sometimes, when we're us, we react to the world in some very human ways, and later on we kind of reflect back a little bit and go, whoof. But you see, when that took place in my life, my reaction or my response is perfect at the time and brings me to the next lesson that I needed to learn. So I try not to judge myself too harshly when I might react in a way that isn't as, let's say, I hate using the word spiritual because I think everything is kind of spiritual, but you know, just because I don't always. I have my moments, but I come out of those moments realizing that I my work never ends. it just doesn't end. It's not like as if I get to go through something, learn all my lessons, and then suddenly everything's going to go just perfect all the time. And it does go just perfect, but perfect isn't always what I would consider to be perfect. Like, so it's interesting. This morning's an example. This morning, before my alarm went off, somebody pulled up with their kid for the school across the street, had their window open, was waiting for the school so they could take the kid in, and was cranking up the radio full volume to where when I leaned out the window, I couldn't get their attention at all. So, no, and I had a few more minutes that I could meditate and be relaxed and or sleep a little bit. I went out and didn't have a shirt on. Went out and I asked him. I said, "Can you turn that down? It's 6:30 in the morning and me and others are sleeping." And he had a bunch of reasons for why he had it up, and I said, "Just if you could just please turn it down." And he then turned and he actually attacked me for being disrespectful, for not getting fully dressed before I walked outside. And I said, "Sir, I'm sleeping." It woke me up. I'm asking you to please just roll your window up and turn it down. It's 6:30 in the morning. And instead of just saying, "Okay, I get it," he goes, "Maybe I'll just turn it up all the way loud if you're going to be like that." And I'm like, "Be like what?" And I walked away, and I said to him as I walked away, and this is the part that I kind of regretted. I said, "Look, you can turn it down, or I'll just call the school and I'll call the police." And nothing really wrong with that. But it wasn't where I wanted to respond from. You know, I'm happier with responding from a more loving spot. I don't know what he's gone through in this day. I don't know whether or not his kid has gone through issues. He's having issues at home. I don't know any of that about him. You know, and I could still call the police without it being a problem. I could call the school. There's nothing wrong with me doing that. However, I turned around and I snapped back at him in a reaction. And you know, I know that in my heart that I have two choices. I can respond with love, or I can respond with fear, in whatever form it takes. And there I was, snapping at him because he was snapping and being rude and nasty to me. You know, I came back up, laid down. You know, I didn't go back to sleep because that was grinding on me. So there was no peaceful waking up from getting him to turn it down. There was nothing won. The one thing that was won is I'm aware enough of myself to see when I slip back, when I react from fear instead of responding from love. And because I can see that, I can take that moment as a time that as I go through my day today and I process it, and I meditate with it, and I think about it, I can come out a better individual, a better me on the other side. So it's a good day to be. It's a good day to be me because my day started with a lesson. It's like a shirt I wear a lot with the Nelson Mandela thing on it. I never lose, I either win or I learn. And I got an opportunity this morning, first thing, before I got up and went into my meditation, I got an opportunity to come back to love inside of myself. And I'll admit, it was a little irritating what he did, and a little trouble. And but however, I did manage to get back to a place of caring about him as an individual, caring about his family. I can't. If I told you it still didn't irk me a little bit, I'm still working on that. And that's the beauty of this, is that I don't have to kick myself because I may not be perfect, because I am perfect in all ways. We all are. I may not react to the world in a perfect fashion. However, I can know that what took place in my life was not an accident, was not done to me. It was done for me. For me. And I get to grow from that. So there's my bit on this morning, and the love that I feel for the world and my working on me. So let me look at some of the prayers we have over here and see what's going on in this group here. Hello, Sally from Michigan. Welcome. Tracy, hello. Gwen Stinson, Grand Rising from Raleigh, North Carolina. Grateful for the blessings of today. Yes, me too. Cynthia, hello. Love you back. Grateful Rising, Kelvin. West Hollywood. Oh, come on. Waking up to my glorious nature, Portia. So some of these I'm not going to be able to see because it just keeps stealing it from me. Yeah. Good morning. Allow abundance to be my experience from Houston. Hello, Hazel. Yes. Taida, good morning. Lenoris, health, wholeness, abundance, and prosperity. I'm feeling that abundance. This is bill paying time. I got to sit down yesterday and pay my month's bills. And throughout paying it, I just had a smile, I could use a little bit more cash when I'm paying my bills. It'd be nice to be flusher than I am. But the world of abundance and my needs are always met. And I got to go through when I sat down to pay my bills with a smile on my face, knowing that as I circulate, I grow. So it felt really good to get it done. I got it done actually not yesterday, I think the day before, and on the 1st. What is today's date? Is today what it is? Oh yeah, the 1st was yesterday. That's right. It was my son's birthday. Asher's birthday was yesterday. Had a wonderful dinner with him and his mom last night. It was great. Been meditating on the 9 fruits of spirituality. As soon as I want to read something, it jumps all over the place. I am fully persuaded something good is happening for us today. Hey, Hazel, good is always happening. And everything that's happening is happening for our greatest good, even if on the surface it is not a good thing happening. Hello, D. Been meditating on the 9. Every time I try to read that one, it goes away. That's kind of funny. That's okay. I'll read it later and go over all of these prayers and whatnot. Knowing divine safety and divine wholeness are always taking place everywhere, Alice. Good morning, Olive. Janet, perfectly human. Yes. And perfectly human in all ways at all times means I slip and fall. Good morning, Chloe. We don't learn. We either win or get a lesson. Yes. We either win or learn. True, true, true. Hello, Jennifer. Good morning. How you doing? Nice to see you here this morning, Jennifer. Okay. Tracy, good morning. Allison, good morning from Vegas. Akankai. I embrace perfect health. I accept financial prosperity. I am thankful for the welcome and divine life and I am thankful for and welcome a divine life partner. Sorry, I was stumbling on those words, Akanke. Absolutely, it is done. I so have felt the same way, Kellen. ESP with what's going on with our government. ESP. I should know exactly what that is, but you know. With what's going on with our government, I'm grateful because everything that's taking place is working for our greatest good, even as some of these things are going to deliver some things that are painful at this moment. We are moving further and further into this great time of Aquarius, this great peace time in humanity. Prayers for your son Gabriel, knowing that he is perfect, just the way he is, right here, right now. This month is filled with fresh energy and fresh blessings. Absolutely, Hazel. This is my birthday month. I love it. This month, my birthday, which happens to be 4/20, is falling right on Easter Day. I couldn't be more excited. The day of the little death. The day we get to look at our life and throw away some of the old. Bury the things. Bury the things. Allow the things that don't serve us to die and be replaced by new things. Easter's a day of rebirth. What a great day to have my appearance day on, right? Pretty cool, huh? Enjoy getting your hair cut. Your barber. Alice? Healing for all who are experiencing health challenges. Knowing that perfect health, perfect healing is taking place right here, right now, inside the oneness of God. Welcome back. Hi, Candace. Lishava. Blessings from British Columbia. God's will is unfolding and revealing a new home. Yes. Healing for all who are experiencing health challenges. Oh, I already read that one. Bounces around, you never know. I've been to the supermarket already. I love the supermarket. It's time to be surrounded by people. So much love there, right? Hope over fear with the political rhetoric. Hope over fear with everything in our life. Knowing that the politics of the world is it's the same as what's taking place inside of us. The same things. Recognize that all in the world, that everything is the loving life of God, lifing. Knowing that each and every eyeball looking back at me is the eyes of God looking at me, really helps me move through some of the things that on a human level, I just want to go, This too is God. Clarinet, good morning. Pink Queen. I enjoyed talking to others this morning at the grocery store. So I go to the grocery store, and then I get the benefit of being able to buy some food too, right? I love it. I've met some amazing people at the grocery store, and most of them I'll never see again. But we pass, our souls share the contracts we have with each other that day, and that's it. It's done. It's a beautiful thing. Good morning from Culver City. Hello, Melanie. Grateful to be in this bright kitchen with this group. Well, nice to be in your kitchen with you, Melanie. What are we having for breakfast? Breathe in health. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. Especially. I like that word. Especially now. Today we release all fears, old habits, the old version of myself. Yes. Letting it all go. Releasing it. There is no spot that God is not. Yes. No spot where God is not. I love that one. Affirming abundance in all areas of my life. Done. Absolutely. All that is in lifing, is available to me, to we, to us. I give thanks for restoration to divine health, knowing that the health and perfect health of the universe is yours, Imata. Happy birthday month. Thank you, Keisha. Good morning from Mendocino, John. Hi. Happy birthday. Okay. I'll get a bunch of those this month. I'm looking forward to it. Marisol, affirming vitality, health, compassion, and peace for us all, knowing it is done. Yes, Marisol. Teresa, I'm at my ex-husband in the grocery store. I think there might be a typo in there, but I hope you are enjoying your time in the grocery store. We are a magnet for all types of miracles today and every day. Prayer for Angelo in New York, please. Whoa, an egg omelet, working on it. All right, egg omelet, I'm ready. Good. Enjoy your omelet, Lee. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, I got to the bottom of them. I know I missed a lot of them. Been here a little while. It's good to go through all the prayer requests with you. And just know this. When we're praying, we're affirming the truth. We don't ask for anything. Because you know what? It's already been provided for us. Lifing goes ahead of me, providing me with all I need before I even know that I needed it. Knowing this, knowing that everything that takes place in my life brings with it a gift. Sometimes the biggest gifts, often the biggest gifts, come from the most painful moments. Pain's going to happen. Suffering, that's always my choice. I get to choose. So, let's get ready to pray. All right? So, you know me, I like to start my prayer off with a few good breaths. Right? So, let's start with 3 full, deep breaths in. Those 3 breaths, they always bring me right back to this center now moment. They bring me back to the joy. Brings me back to the calm peace that this now moment always has in it. That is the beauty. Joy is always here, right here. I am so grateful for this morning. I'm grateful that I got woken up by the radio across the street. I'm grateful for the lessons that I got to learn about me as I re-look at who and whose I am moving forward. I am grateful for the fear that rose up in me, manifested as that did in my reaction, so that I could experience personal growth. And take time to know I get to choose how I react or respond. I am grateful for this morning that I woke up, period. That I woke up and I got to have another day. I get to be me. I am grateful for this. And knowing that all this is just one thing. Lifing. The gentleman this morning in the car, those were the eyes of God looking back at me, knowing that everything is the living, breathing life of God. I know that was God in my life. That every single thing that is taking place anywhere is lifing. Know this, the perfection of God is under your feet where you walk. The perfection of God is in each breath you take. The perfection of God is in the trees that are lining the streets or filling the woods. The perfection of God is in the stars that circle and mingle above us. Lifing is the only thing that is. Knowing this, I know that that's what I am. That's what I get to be. I am the lovely, beautiful life. That is all things. That is what I am. And that means that everything that is in lifing is in me, accessible to me, available to me. I am life. I am, you are, we are, you are. Each and every one here on this morning prayer. Each and every one that comes and looks at it later on Facebook or anywhere else they may see it, where people may share it. Each and every person, everywhere, whether they're on this or not, are the living, breathing life of God. And you get to be the only individualized expression of that living life each and every one of us get to be. We get to grow. We get to expand. We get to be the love and see the love coming back at us. So I know that as we move through this day, and some are moving through chronic illnesses, some are moving through disease in the body, I know that where those are taking place, God is. And the perfect healing love of God is there right now with you, as you, with those serving you if you're getting helped by doctors or nurses or anybody else, any other kind of health worker. Know that God is in them as they serve the individualized expression that is you. Knowing this is true across the board, that this is true in our politics, in our government, that where every single person is, where every single thing is taking place, the wonderful, loving nature of God is there as well, and everything is working for our greatest good. I know this. I know this, and I carry this in every moment of my day. Knowing this sets me free. As I look around the world and I see so many things taking place that I'd like to see take place differently, I know that we get to respond to the world with love or with fear. I choose to respond with love. I choose to not respond with the anger of fear. I choose to respond with the compassion of love, knowing that love is everywhere as everything. So as I move forward through this day, as I stumble and fall, I rise back up. This is Easter month, the day of rebirth, rebirthing who we are, to rebirth, to re-express the fullness of God as us. We get to allow and to kill off the parts of us that hold back the loving expression of God. We get to watch them wither and die. And then we get to be reborn. We get to step outside the rock of our tomb, the tomb that we've created for us. And we get to step out, and as Reverend Michael said one day, you get to step out and say, "Ta-da, I'm back. How do you like me now?" We get to be that Christ in us. Gets to re-emerge, to rebirth itself. And Easter is a time for us to express that and know it. It's time for us to learn that lesson that we get to do, because we get to choose to do that every day of our life. Every moment of our life, we get to choose. We get to choose a new birth, a new life, every minute of every day. Today I choose to emerge as a new being, a new expression. Today I will move forward in my life expressing love, joy, and knowing that the world loves me back. So as I pray and acknowledge any pain and suffering that may be going on in this world, any pain and suffering that animals may be experiencing, wild animals, pet animals, any pain or suffering that any human beings may be experiencing. As I acknowledge all these things, I express love, and knowing that where all of these things are, God is, love is, and the expression of this through me, as me, is my choice. I choose to express the living love of God today. Perfect healing, perfect peace, perfect joy, perfect lifing. I give thanks for this. I give thanks for the truth to all these words. I give thanks for the power that we have as the living life of God. And I let it go. I let it go. I let go. I don't beat myself up. I just release it. I release anything that didn't serve me. I release the gratitude that I have for the lessons that are brought to me. I release everything. I let it go, and I say, it is done. So it is. Amen. And so you are, Christina, an extension of God's love. Much more gratitude. Thanksgiving. Oops. Okay. I'm energized, motivated, and have a clear, positive mind. My body is peaceful. Awesome, Crystal. You're welcome, Tahita. Janet, amen. Thank you all throughout the day. That's what I like to hear, Crystal. And each moment we have, and if we have a moment that we don't feel that gratitude, that's okay. Then we get to grow from that moment and come back into the now moment and find the gratitude. Carolyn, grateful for your life too. Choosing to get offended. Thanksgiving for choosing not to get offended when I'm mistreated, divine loving others always. Yes. Is there really any true mistreatment if everything is always working for our greatest good? Somewhere there's a gift in it. Thank you, Ghislaine. It is done. Yes, Henry. I'm going to go through all these comments in a few minutes. I've got some time this morning to do so. And again, my name is Kelwin Hagan. I'm here every other Monday, and I'm also here filling in like for Paula this Wednesday today. And if you haven't tuned into what Agape's got, go to agapelive.com and check it out. There's always classes going on and workshops and different things on Friday, Monday, all these different days of the week. Invite you to check them out. I also have my book club. You can look me up on Facebook for that meets on Thursday nights at 6:30. And tonight, Freedom Path meets. And if you go to my Facebook page, there is a post on there that has the link that you can go in to register. Go to agapelive.com, look up Freedom Path. You can register and join us for the Freedom Path meeting tonight, where we work with, we have a guest speaker that comes in, talks about how they use their daily practice to overcome addictions, habits, and behaviors. And we have Gwen Keneally, a wonderful practitioner and good friend of mine, who will be speaking tonight. That meets at 5 o'clock Pacific time tonight. So if you can be there, go register and come on in. Meantime, I love you all. I am so blessed to have you all in my life. And if nobody else tells you this today, I'm telling it to you right now. I love you. I love you. I love you.